Okay, so I'll just give a brief summary on this week from a design perspective. There's been so much happening from design. Again, the first time we've had more than just myself here participate on the design side of things, and we made a lot of really good progress. First 2 days was really just sharing our process and our findings from a usability standpoint, talking to customers, et cetera. And then we kind of broke off into teams. Myself worked on some Greenlight stuff, some stuff that Kurt will show, and then the ELOS team will show some fun stuff around the context of a hybrid classroom. And then today, one of the goals was before we depart is like, I wanted to have a fun morning workshop session with all the designers and just start to talk about high level around speed bump items like Fred's been mentioning. If you go to GitHub, we have usability, a few usability tags, and people are often posting to that, which is amazing, even providing some solutions. So we wanted to just touch on at a very, very high level some of these items. So the first one here is the webcam settings. It was first presented to us when, if and when you wanted to present more than one webcam, it's not the best experience. How you get back to the virtual backrooms is not a consistent experience. So can we merge that and have it be a cohesive experience in BigBlueButton? So this is actually us projecting my designs or Felix's designs on the screen, whiteboarding, fun, amazing morning session. We then segued into a concept around quick actions, around how do we quickly mute all. Right now it's underneath the gear icon. Is there a more intuitive way for us to have that? We've heard the quick actions experience from several of our customers and the community. So I had proposed the designs, and we actually just workshopped it a little bit through a whiteboarding session. And we still have some interesting ideas, still not finalized, but could there be experience where BigBlueButton tells you or gives you recommendations around what your next action should be? So imagine you're in a classroom where, if 10 people are talking, but you're trying to present, could the system tell us and recommend us that you should have a one-click action to mute all? So that kind of segues into this because we're leveraging and understanding how we can better utilize our notification bar. I think Lars and David had sent some really interesting concepts, and the ELOS team took that a bit further, but we use this to elaborate further on the quick actions. The next one here is reactions, which I've shared earlier, but we're going to be bringing the reactions experience out of the sidebar and having a fun, engaging experience. This would be a if someone wants to pick up this ticket in the upcoming weeks, it'd be a huge win for the project. But we want to make it a fun and engaging experience, and we're excited for the reactions. Next one is individual lock settings. So I was trying to build a use case upstairs, and one of them came to mind was, imagine you came back from a breakout room, and there was a group of 5 people that wanted to present, and the teacher just wants to unmute those 5 people. We could look at having individual lock settings in this manner. It's a one item within the menu. You click on user lock settings, and then this is where we could have an nth level of settings. I just took what was available in the viewers lock settings and put it in here, put one proof of concept design. Next, this one's been heavily talked about often around the uploading experience. I know some people have been contributing to a GitHub ticket with having in the sidebar minimized various different ways. I think honestly the dream state would be to just take your PDFs, drop it on the presentation area and let it upload. But of course we have to take small increments to get there. And right now, the upload dialog is just a full screen. It just takes up the whole screen. So can we just shrink that and maybe rearrange the hierarchy of the content to make the uploading experience be the first action versus selecting? And then lastly is, could there be a place in the interface where we can easily copy paste? I think everyone has tried to send the BigBlueButton link. Often it's just a URL in the browser. It might not necessarily work, but can we have a nice copy URL? I didn't include the screenshot here, but there could be some other exploration around if you just hover over the meeting name, could there an icon appear to suggest that it's a clickable item and that you can copy it and then you send it out to whoever you want to invite to the session. So lots of fun stuff. These are what we're calling the speed bumps, lower hanging fruit items with high impact. Very excited about the workshop this morning, and our goal is to take these, refine them a little bit more, and upload them to GitHub so that the community can see them, capture feedback, and then put it into our development cycle.
Hey, Tyler, that's good.